It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Marching line, hey, hey.
We used to chase that Chattanooga freight, couple of kids in a Chevrolet, catch a little air when we cross the tracks, sipping on something from a paper stack. You hang your shirt on that maple lamp, slipping through the moon to the river bend. Wasn't very long, I was jumping in. I guess I'm still doing now what I was doing then, chasing you like a shot of whiskey. Burning, going down, chasing you like those goodbye taillights, headed west to anywhere out of this nowhere town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I only see in my review. Till I'm laying here tonight, holding someone new, still chasing you, still chasing you. You always used to talk about LA. I heard you got as far as Santa Fe. Well, you know I tried to track you down. I only got as far as Guitar Town, singing about a girl I used to know, you should know that I haven't given up. I'm just on your radio, chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning gold. burning, going down, burning, going down, chasing you like those goodbye tail lights, headed west to anywhere out of this nowhere town, chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon, chasing that you and me I only see in my review. Hell, I'm laying here tonight holding someone new, still chasing you, still chasing you, still chasing you, still chasing you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV for night number 2 of your 2023 Dirty Old Bastards TimsSims, powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals, presented by Natural Carbon Company. It is night number 2 here at the Knoxville Raceway. Good evening, race fans. Brett Willie with you for the call as we get set for qualifying, about to begin single car qualifying, and we come in from last night where the winners, we go back to quick time. Ryan Scheidt was quick time, a total of 39 cars signed into the pits for night number 1. Ryan Scheidt was quick time, the very first car to lay a qualifying lap last night. Your heat race winners, Brett Strickler, Greg LeMay, Michael Farron and Michael Sheridan. Your C main winner, Alex Bergeron. Your B main winner, Aidan Beerline. Your hard charger in the main event last night in 1 yellow flags. In the main event, Alex Bergeron 18th to 2nd. But it was Brett Strickler who got the win from Alex Bergeron, Michael Farron, Cameron Pritchard, Mason Hannigan made up your top 5. And then the top 5 in the point standings coming into tonight after night number 1. Mason Hannigan sits in position number 1. Aidan Beerline 2nd. Ryan Scheidt 3rd. Patrick Spangler and Greg LeMay is the top 5. Again, we're not too far away from going qualifying here at the Knoxville Raceway. We wait on the first group. And again, a total of what is going to be 38 drivers signed into the pits. We wait for that very first car to hit the racetrack. Format for tonight, 2 single car qualifying laps for each driver. And then we'll move into the inversion. The inversion is going to be 6, so a total inversion of 24. So that will be the bubble position. The fastest qualifiers will start from that 6th starting position. Top 4 will go through to the main event for the heat races. 8 laps of distance. C main will be 12 laps. Top 4 to the B. And then B main 14 laps. Top 8 will go through to the feature of 5-minute warm-up session. In fact, it won't even be that. And then our 20-lap A main event. So right now it is, we're waiting on Tyler Johnson. Should be that first car. In fact, no, he won't. The first car is going to be Justin Zapp, as here he is getting ready to tackle the Knoxville Raceway. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. We go qualifying here at the Knoxville Raceway. Justin Zapp on screen will be the first car in the 3Z machine. Night number 2 of your 2023 Dirty Old Bastards TimsSims, powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals, presented by Natural Carbon Company. Night number 2. We started off with qualifying the 3Z of Justin Zapp. Justin Zapp, first lap time, a 16.243. A 16.243. Night number 1 last night, quick time was a 15.440. We'll see how and what kind of times we see here tonight. Justin Zapp, little slower, so lap number 1 will stand with a 16.243. And out rolls the Aces up. ABR set up shop. Car number 27 of Chad Griggs. Chad Griggs in car number 27. First lap time for Griggs. Quick time with a 16.174. A 16.174 for Chad Griggs. We'll see if lap number 2 is going to be a little better. 16.163. 16.163 for Chad Griggs. And out rolls the number 18 machine. Zach Dykstra on the front wing. But Zach Hoddle waiting for Zach to lay down the lap time. We'll see where that puts him. 16.205. Second quick, a 16.205. Tim Nichols should be the next car onto the racetrack. Quick time for Dykstra. Hoddle with a 16.144. A 16.144. And the man behind the TimsSims, powered by iRacing. The simulators, this time it is car number 28. Nice to have him back on the service. Tim Nichols in car number 28. Can we thank Tim for his support with the Knoxville Nationals, the 360 Knoxville Nationals. Fourth quick for Nichols with a 16.353. A 1.6353. Will lap number 2 be better for Tim Nichols as Greg Parmalee makes his way onto the racetrack? Nichols 16.236. 16.236. That's third quick. And out rolls that SRC. Car number 4, the Sim Racing Components. Car number 4 entry of Greg Parmalee. Parmalee about to complete the first of 2 qualifying laps here at the Knoxville Raceway. Parmalee 16.604. That is fifth quick. A 16.604. Second lap about to come through for Parmalee in that number 4 machine. Goes quicker on time, but stays in 5th position with a 16.470. A 16.470. And out rolls the Black Diamond Motorsports TimsSims Velocity Race Designs Totally Tinted Ultimate Dirt TV. Car number 91 is Old Boomhauer, Ernie Williams Jr. Ernie Williams Jr. looking to put the number 91 on the pole. Or the quickest in qualifying. The first driver to break into the 15th second. And it's quick time with a 15.999. A 1.5999 for Ernie Williams Jr. Second lap looks it will be a little quicker with a 15.984. A 1.5984. As Joseph Grady driving the Inferno Motorsports M9 setup shop CTFX. Car number 518 entry, nice paint job on the car. The AJ Custom Creations as well. Joseph Crandy in the 518. First lap time for Joseph Crandy, 16 seconds. It is a 16.289. That is 6 quick for Grandy. A 16.289 for Joseph Grandy. Second lap coming through for Grandy as Clayton Kincart rolls out onto the racetrack in car 77. Quicker on time, 16.249. The 16.249 for Joseph Grady. And the KSR MCG car number 77 of Clayton Kincart. Clayton Kincart on the racetrack. Lap number 1 for Kincart. About to roll past the start-finish line. Fourth quick with a 16.203, a 1.6203. Chad Coate getting ready to make his way onto the racing surface, driving the 11C, but right now we watch Kincut in the 77. Goes position number 3 with a 1.6, 165. Make that fourth quick, a 1.6, 165. And the Highline Racing Dirtco Media House, caliber 11C of Chad Coate. Chad Coate already on the green flag here at the Knoxville Raceway. Night number 2 of the Dirty Old Bastards. TimsSims powered by iRacing. 360 Knoxville Nationals presented by Natural Carbon Company. Fifth quick for Chad Coate. A 16.189. A 1.6189 for Chad Coate. Coate looking to improve on the time and does so. Second quick with a 16.071. A 1.6071 for Chad Coate. And driving the KSR car number 42 machine, Austin Stevens. Austin Stevens on the green flag. Here at the Knoxville Raceway, this is the first of 4 groups of qualifying. 4 heat races, 8 laps, top 4 to the main event, and the inversion of 6. So the fastest qualifiers will come from the third row. Austin Stevens, 9th quick with a 1.6.447, a 1.6447. Second lap time coming through right now for Stevens is going to be a whole lot quicker. 16.233, a 1.6233 for Austin Stevens. That is 6th quick. Vinny Sansone, second last car in group number 1. Driving that Ironman orange and blue number 80 of Vinny Sansone. First lap time should be inside the top 3. Does. Third quick of the 16.076. A 1.6076 for Vinny Sansone. Waiting on your second lap right now to come through for Vinny Sansone. A whole lot slower. So Sansone's first lap of a 16.076 will stand at third quick. Driving the DM Fencing BG Customs, car number 24, Preston Cottrell. Preston Cottrell on the racetrack right now. The first of 2 qualifying laps. Again, single car qualifying here at the Knoxville Raceway. Night number 2 of the Dirty Old Bastard TimsSims powered by iRacing. 360 Knoxville Nationals presented by Natural Carbon Company. We look forward to tomorrow night's championship night. 11th quick for Preston Cottrell with a 16.440, a 1.6440. Lap number 2 is going to be very similar, but a little slower with a 16.449 as Tyler Johnson in car number 39. Driving that Swindell Speed Lab Bubbly Brands, car number 39. John Christner Trucking, Tyler Johnson. Johnson, lap number 1. A little loose there, catches the berm off turn number 4. Hello Tim, good luck tonight and thank you for your support on Ultimate Dirt TV and with the Dirty Old Bastards 360 Knoxville Nationals. Tyler Johnson, first lap 17.062, a 1.7062 for Tyler Johnson. Jeffrey Newbert, so Johnson 16.797, that is 13th quick as Jeffrey Newbert makes his way onto the racetrack. In fact, looks like he might get 1 lap at the end. So it looks like we're going to move into group number 2. That'll be Josh Whiteman in car number 24. Josh Whiteman in car number 24, green flag. For the races up, ABR setup shop, finish line race designs. Josh Whiteman, first lap time, third quick with a 16.075, a 1.6075. Inside the top 3 for Josh Whiteman. Second lap, 16.004. Second quick for Josh Whiteman. Driving the design medal Dirty Old Bastards, car number 3D of Darren Detweiler. Detweiler on the racetrack, known as Double D. In the paint spine tuna can 3D machine, Detweiler looking to put in a good lap time as lap number 1, 6 quick with a 16.157, a 1.6157. second lap for Detweiler. Jumps inside the top 5. Goes fourth quick with a 16.072. A 16.072 for Darren Detweiler. And out rolls the Shine car number 81 machine of Ryan Field. Ryan Field in car number 81. First lap time is going to be 8th quick. Make it 9th with a 16.169. A 16.169. Second lap for the 81 of Ryan Field coming through with a 16.12 or 16.119. 6th quick. 16th quick there. 6th quick for Ryan Field with a 16.119. And out rolls the turn 2 Terribles. Jeremy Zarfos photography. Car number 13 of William Hobart. William Hobart in car number 13. Lap number 1 for Hobart. Jumps inside the top 10. Goes 7th quick with a 16.141. A 16.141. Second lap coming through right now for Hobart in the car number 13. The turn 2 Terribles. Jeremy Zarfos photography. Little slower there on the second lap. And out rolls the Design Metal Art. Methanol Media. Dirty Old Bastards. Car number 33 of Joshua Piquel. Joshua Piquel in car number 33. Looks decent here on lap number 1. We'll see where the timesheets will go inside the top 5 position. Number 3, a 16.044. 16.044 for Joshua Piquel. Jack Young making his way onto the racetrack, but right now Joshua Piquel gonna stop the timesheets and go 16.016. A 16.016. And the Maxim chassis, Jeremy Zarfos photography, Babs car number 10 N of Jack Young hitting the racetrack. Jack Young in car number 10. In what is the third group of qualifying, getting towards the back end of this one. Just about 6 cars left in group number 3. Jack Young, first lap time, 16th quick, a 16.356. A 16.356. Young's second lap looks very good off turn number 4. Going to go a little better there with a 16.307. In fact, no time contact with the wall, so he will stay in what is position number 16. With 4 heats, the inversion becomes number 24. And the 20th car to take time here at the Knoxville Raceway, driving car number 20, driving the Dirty Old Bastards. TimsSims, number 20 machine, Jonathan Lowe. Jonathan Lowe goes 12th quick with a 16.193, a 16.193. Lowe's second lap coming through right now. Looks a little better. It is a little better on time. And it's 10th quick with a 16.151, a 16.151 for Jonathan Lowe. And out rolls the M&M Painting Constructions. JZP, Jeremy Zarfos photography, car number 31 of Tyson Landis. Tyson Landis on the racetrack. First lap for qualifying for Tyson Landis is done. 19th quick of the 16.457. A 16.457 for Tyson Landis. Second lap off corner number 4 as Bruce Jones makes his way onto the racing surface right now. But Tyson Landis, a whole lot better on time, but it is not going to count contact with the wall. And that's the second driver in a row. And out rolls the Aces Up Sim Sport. Quantum Magnet Supply. Car number 21, car 17 I should say, of Bruce Jones. Bruce Jones in the Aces Up Sim Sports number 17. First lap time for Bruce Jones, 16.097. A 16.097. Second lap coming through as Craig Dunn makes his way onto the racetrack here at the Knoxville Raceway. Jones with a 16.067 goes 4th quick. And we're about to see how good the racetrack is at the moment, driving the Cichlids. Flow Racing or Whiskey Wild. Car number 57 of Craig Dunn. Craig Dunn in car 57. First lap for Craig Dunn inside the top 10. He will go position number 7, a 16.073, 16073 for lap number 1 for Craig Dunn. Second lap time for Craig Dunn, a little slower. And out rolls a man that's been very good in 360 competition in the new build. Driving the Black Diamond Motorsports, Drew Neal 19 Designs, TimsSims, Totally Tinted, Ultimate Dirt TV, car number 90 of Trevor Royer. Trevor Royer in car number 90. Kenny Bestie's teammate of Ernie Williams Jr., the only driver inside the 15-second bracket. Royer goes 8th quick, a 16.073, a 16073. Royer now on the second lap of qualifying. Little slower there with a 16.1, so Trevor Royer going to stay 8th quick. 8th quick for Royer. And out rolls the Jacks number 13 machine of John Cutts. John Cutts in car number 13. He is the final car for what is Group number 3. First lap time for Cutts, 16.343, a 163.43, goes 20th quick at the moment. Second lap better, 16.249, 16.249. And out rolls Nicholas McGeet in car number 73. Driving the race reel, Dynamic Systems, Uprising Esports 73 car, Nicholas McGeethy, lap number 1. Maybe no time, or this could be the first lap. We'll see how this one goes. Cody Terry on the racetrack next in car number 2, I believe it is. But right now, McGeethy, 25th quick with a 16.550, a 16550 outside the inversion right now for Nicholas McGeethy. Second lap. Slower, so McGeethy going to stay 25th quick on the iRacing.com. Car number 2 of Cody Terry. Remember the inversion, 4 heats. The inversion is 6, so a total of 24. So if you don't see your name on screen, well, you're going to miss the inversion. And if you're at the bottom of the screen on the left-hand side, well, you are going to be starting towards the front of the field. 16th quick for Cody Terry, 16.191, a 16191. Second lap coming through right now for Cody Terry. Slower for Terry. In the countryside, Stoven Chimney, car number 5 of Kyle Stoltz. Kyle Stoltz in car number 5 for Countryside, Stoven Chimney. Lap number 1 about to be complete. Again, just the one driver in the 15-second bracket. That was Ernie Williams Jr. in what was the 4th or 5th car to go out in qualifying. Kyle Stoltz, 16th quick with a 16.187. A 16187 puts Preston Cottrell on the bubble. Second lap coming through right now for Kyle Stoltz. Right around the same time, but will stay 16th quick, but a 16.185. A 16185. The 29th car to lay down a qualifying time here at the Knoxville Raceway, the virtual Knoxville Raceway, the 2023 Dirty Old Bastards TimsSims, powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals, presented by Natural Carbon Company. Night number 2, night 1 last night. Seen Brett Strickler get the win. 23rd quick for Matthew Westfall in car number 54. Matthew Westfall in car number 54, a 16.332, 16332 for Westfall. Second lap looks a whole lot better inside the top 20. We'll go 16th quick with a 16.176. a 16.176. And out rolls the GoPro car number 94 of Gary Offit. Offit in car number 94. Again, the single car qualifying here at the Knoxville Raceway. First lap time for coming through right now for Gary Offit. 17th quick, 16.185. 16.185, putting Joseph Grandy now on the bubble. As Preston Cottrell and Jack Young have both been pushed outside the top 24. Offit, second lap, a whole lot better. Goes 10th quick with a 16.112. A 16.112. And that rolls the passing points. Aces up, Sim Sports, ABR Setup Shop, car number 6 entry. That is Scott Thomason. Scott Thomason in car number 6 on the raceway. Second lap first lap I should say for Scott Thomason. John Cutts now on the bubble, 12th quick, 16.129, 16.129. So the 31st car to take a lap time. Oh my, Scott Thomason, 4th quick with a 16.027. A 16.027. Scott Thomason late in the qualifying. Goes to position number 4. And it's all about trying to maximise your points. In qualifying, 200 points for the fastest qualifier. On the racetrack, driving the Miller Time Motorsports Victory Fuel, car number 39, Joshua Berkey. Joshua Berkey in car number 39, 27th quick outside the inversion right now, 16.365, a 16.365 for Joshua Berkey. Lap number 2 for Josh Berkey goes position 19, 16.181, a 16.181, the Midwest Machinery Demco, fast number 87. It's old J Cots, Joshua Cotton. Cotton, first lap time for Cotton will go inside the top 20. In fact, yes, position number 20, just 16.184, a 16.184. Tim Nichols now on the inversion with about 6, maybe 7 cars left to qualify. Cotton, second lap is a little better with a 16.142, 14th quick. 14th quick for Josh Cotton, and out rolls Inferno Motorsports M9 Setups, car number 87 for CTFX A&J Custom Creations. It's car number 9 of Andy Patton. Now the 87, in fact, the 87 of Andy Patton on the racetrack. And waiting in the wings. In a moment, so 23rd quick for Andy Patton with a 16.226. A 16.226 as out rolls the Black Diamond Motorsports, car number 22, make their 23 machine of Alex Szynski with Patton. Second lap time, 16.219, a 16.219. Austin Stevens on the in-bubble. Tim Nichols out of the inversion now. Back in 22nd quick, and out rolls the Black Diamond Motorsports, totally tinted Velocity Race Designs, Ultimate Dirt TV, TimsSims, car number 23, Alex Szynski. Alex Szynski on lap number 1 goes 11th quick, I think it is. Yeah, 16.092. A 16.092 for Alex Szynski. Just should be 4 cars left. The 35th car to take a lap time. Szynski a little slower there, 16.106. So lap 1 will stand at 16.092. A 16.092. The Aces Up Sim Sports Finish Line Race Designs, car number 7 for Lundstrom Motorsports. That's Christopher Morit. Christopher Morit in car number 7. Lap number 1 for Morit in car 7. 16.187, 23rd quick, 16.187, putting Cody Terry on the inversion. Can Morit improve on lap number 2? Does improve on the time and on the standings. Goes to position number 14 with a 16.123. A 16.123. And out rolls the Velocity Race Designs Phantom Motorsports M9, car number 2 of Matthew Crokey. Crokey in car number 2. What should be the third last car to take a qualifying, the 37th car. Right now, you've got to be inside. You've got to be better than a 16.191. He goes one spot out of a transfer of an inversion. It's 25th quick with a 16.201. 16.201 for Matthew Crokey. Well, Crokey, I should say. Lap 2 is a little slower. Getting one lap in the Sage Fruit Cannabis 71 machine. In fact, well, Julian Valadez. Valadez in that number 71 machine. Oh boy. All sorts of crossed up for Julian Valadez in that number 71 machine. Seesawing at the wheel. A 16.607. 37th quick. And will we see this man on the racetrack, Jeffrey Newman? No. He is not going to take a time, so it is going to be 38 cars. As we take a look at the qualifying results coming up on screen, Ernie Williams Jr. for Black Diamond Motorsports makes it 2 nights in a row where Black Diamond Motorsports take out the Quick Time Award here at the Knoxville Raceway. 15.984 compared to last night with a 15.440. That is half a second slower, but Ernie Williams Jr., the only driver inside of the sub 16 second in the 15 second bracket. Josh Wyman, Joshua Piquel, and Scott Thomason, those drivers going top 4. They will start, ladies and gentlemen, from position number 6 in the respective heat races. We get ready. Heat race number 1 right now, getting ready to tackle the Knoxville Raceway. Matthew Westfall, car number 54, will start on pole. Zach Hoddle in the 18 will start from position number 2. We go to the second row inside the 81 of Ryan Field will start position number 3 for Black Diamond Motorsports. The 90 of Trevor Royer from position number 4. From position number 5 in the 17, that's Bruce Jones, so he's outside. Quick time picking up maximum points in qualifying. It's the 91 for Black Diamond Motorsports and TimsSims, Ernie Williams Jr. from position number 6. Then we go back to the 4th row. Drivers just missing the inversion. Driving car number 2 from position number 7. That's Matthew Crokey to his outside. The very first car that took a lap time here tonight for night number 2. Driving the 3Z from position number 8. It's Justin Zapp. Then we go back to the 5th and final row. Driving car number 24, Preston Cottrell will start from position number 9, and Julian Valadez lines up the 71, Sage Fruit, car 71 from position number 10. Heat number 1 is upon us right now here at the Knoxville Raceway. The field lines up behind the IRacing.com safety car. We get ready one more time behind the pace car. So the field is in the hands of the 54. Night number 2, ladies and gentlemen. The 2023 Dirty Old Bastards. TimsSims powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals. Presented by Natural Carbon Company. Night number 2 here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Knoxville Raceway. Heat race number 1. Matthew Westfall. The field is in your hands. Prelim night number 2. Green flag is out in heat number 1. Hoddle goes to the top side. Now Royer looking to the outside of the 81 car of Ryan Field. Top 4 to the main event. Everybody else through to the C and B mains. Again, Alphabet Soup Racing. Meanwhile, Royer will now move to position number 3. Ernie Williams Jr. to the outside of Ryan Field. Now, the 17 of Bruce Jones looking for that 5th spot on the racetrack. Meanwhile, Hoddle slides up for the race lead on the 54 car. Parks it right on the nose of the 54 car, Matthew Westfall. And now here comes Trevor Royer to the outside of Westfall as they work down into turn number 1 and 2 past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. And Westfall, in the space of a lap, goes from 1st to 4th. Slider for the race leaders. Royer puts the move there on the 18 car of Hoddle. Hoddle back to the inside. Here comes Ernie Williams Jr. 3 wide off turn number 2 if you don't mind for the race lead. Royer's got the spot right now down into turn number 3. Williams to the inside of Hoddle. Hoddle keeps a foot in the bucket right now, back to the outside. And the 18. We are what is 4 laps in. 4 laps left to go here at the Knoxville Raceway. Royer from the 4 starting position is into the race lead. Williams, who started 6th, is up to position number 3. Moving through this field, trying to capitalise on a heat race and trying to maximise your heat points. 100 points for the heat race winners, 97 for second. Then it should be 94 for third. It might have been 2 points down, but either way, Royer looking to maximise heat race points here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. Put himself in good stead for the 20-lap main event later on. Williams still fighting down to the inside. Slide jump for the runner-up position. Now move Ernie Williams Jr. into position number 2. Hoddle goes back to the inside. They drag race down into turn number 1. Hoddle will slide up. Williams turns it back underneath. They work past the Brian Clausen. Sweet Tower down the back straightaway. Final time into turn number 3. Hoddle tries one more time on Ernie Williams Jr. Black Diamond go 1 and 2. Trevor Royer with the win. Second will go to Ernie Williams Jr. Zach Hoddle third. Matthew Westfall in position number 4. Heat number 1 is done. Royer gets the win over Ernie Williams Jr., Zach Hoddle, Matthew Westfall. Those 4 drivers transferring to your prelim A main event here tonight. Bruce Jones home in 5th, Justin Zapp in 6th, Ryan Field in 7th, Julian Valadez 8th, Preston Cottrell 9th, and Matthew Koki in position number 10. Heat number 1 is done and dusted as we get ready for the cars in heat race number 2. We take a look at your starting lineup. On the pole position, driving car number 39, driving the Victory Fuel entry, that is Joshua Berkey. To the outside of the front row, driving the Dirty Old Bastard, TimsSims, Ultimate Dirt TV, Jay-Z Photography, car number 20, Jonathan Lowe from 2. Second row to the inside, from position number 3, driving the Aces Up Sim Sports, car number 7 machine, Christopher Moret will start 3 to the outside. Driving car number 80, Vinny Sansone from 4. Third row, keep an eye on these 2 drivers. They were very quick in the qualifying earlier on. Inside the third row from position number 5, driving the Highline Racing, Dirtco Media, car number 11C of Chad Coate. And he is outside, driving the Aces Up Sim Sports, Josh Whiteman, car number 24 entry of Josh Whiteman. Then we go back to the fourth row to the inside from position number 7, Inferno Motorsports, M9 setup, car number 87 of Andy Patton. He will start 7th from position number 8, driving car number 13, that's John Cutts. And your 5th and final row, starting from position number 9, in car number 31, it's Tyson Landis. And to the outside, driving car number 39, it is Tyler Johnson. So the field has made their way around the first lap behind the IRacing.com safety car here at the Knoxville Raceway. And the TimsSims powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals presented by Natural Carbon Company and Dirty Old Bastards. Night 2, championship night tomorrow night. Myself, Brent Wheeler, along with Chaos Dolphus Turn 3 Racing Network will have the call for you. We get ready. Heat race number 2, Berkey on the front row. And Berkey will lead us down the front straight away. Immediately Moret goes to the inside, puts the move there on the 20 car of Jonathan Lowe. They check up, look out, there's some contact, but everybody keeps it going. Nice job. Sansone has made his way to the runner-up position. Meanwhile, Whiteman trying to get around the outside of the 11C car of Chad Coate. Oh boy, look at drama here now towards the back of the field. Moret Johnson. I don't know how clean that was, but we stayed green. Jonathan Lowe, there is Chad Coate in that 11C machine. Boy, look out, Whiteman into the wall once again, down into turn number 1 and 2. Landis moves on by to position number 6. Landis had to come from the 5th row. So moving up about 2 or 3 positions right now. The 13 car of John Cutts on the outside looking in at the moment. Looking to start outside. Well, probably inside the 3rd row of the B main. Coat in the transfer position for the moment. Perky continues to lead the way. 0.6 of a second over Vinny Sansone. Jonathan Lowe there just on screen. Just now going to the bottom of your screen in that number 20 machine. Lowe, cuts. It's Lowe, Coat, cuts. Then you go back to Landis. Second is still Vinny Sansone, but this field, they've spread themselves out here with just what is 2 laps left to run here at the Knoxville Raceway. Heat race number 2 of 4. Prelim night number 2 of the TimsSims, powered by iRacing, Dirty Old Bastards, 360 Knoxville Nationals. Presented by Natural Carbon Company. White flag is out. 1 lap left to go for Joshua Birkin, driving the Militime Motorsports Victory Fuel car number 39. He's good through 3 and 4. He has been good since the drop of the green flag. He gets the win here in heat race number 2. Second will go to Vinny Sansone. Third at the line is going to be Jonathan Lowe. Fourth will be Chad Coate. Those 4 drivers locking into the prelim main event here tonight. Then you go back to John Cutts in 5th, Tyson Landers 6th, Josh Whiteman 7th, Andy Patton 8th, Christopher Moret and Tyler Johnson will round out the 10 cars in heat race number 2. Heat race number 3, they will line up like this on the pole position, driving this countryside. Stove and Chimney, car number 5 of Kyle Stoltz from position number 1. From position number 2, driving your Aces Up Sim Sports, car number 27. From 2, it's Chad Griggs. Second row to the inside, the turn 2 terrible Jeremy Zarfos photography, car number 13 of William Hobart will start from position number 3. From position number 4, driving the Black Diamond Motorsports, totally tinted round wraps and tint. Velocity Race Designs Ultimate Dirt TV TimsSims entry, that is Alex Szynski from 4. From position number 5, driving the Design Metal Art 3D, that is Darren Detweiler, he's outside. From position number 6, driving the Design Metal Art Methanol Mafia, car number 33 of Joshua Paquel, position number 6. From position number 7, driving car number 42, the KSR entry, that is Austin Stevens. He's outside for Inferno Motorsports and M9 setups. It's the 518 of Joseph Granny from 8. Then we go back to the 5th and final row. From position number 9, the 4 of Greg Parmalee for SRC Sim Racing Components starts 9. And he's outside from position number 10, driving the 21 machine of Jeffrey Newbert. So we have all 10 drivers on the racetrack rolling past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum, past the Brian Clausen Sweet Tower. Boy, heat race number 3, penultimate heat of the night. And it's all about maximizing your heat race points. We've already gone through qualifying where Ernie Williams Jr. picked up the maximum of 200 points. Here we go. We're underway in heat number 3 with Kyle Stoltz, Griggs. Now keep an eye on Alex Szynski. Szynski worked around the outside of Hobart. Oh no, Detweiler into the wall on the back straightaway, going down into turn number 3. We stay green. Detweiler back there in the 10th position. Meanwhile, Chad Griggs all over the back of Kyle Stoltz as they worked out of turn number 2. Stoltz trying to hold on to the race lead. Griggs will slide up in front of him. Now here comes Szynski off the bottom of turn number 4 with 3 wide. Oh, no problems for Stoltz and Griggs. They come together. Oh, Detweiler involved in that one. We are yellow. Gee, I don't think Griggs is too happy with that one. Look at this. Off turn 4, we went 3 wide. Well, I think that's on Griggs, to be honest with you. We look above. I mean, he's to the outside. He just moved up. He can't really go anywhere. Kyle Stoltz had nowhere to go. So it looks like Griggs just moved up there. Right there was the moment where he moved up, and unfortunately, they just come together, unfortunately, and Griggs is going to come down pit road, which will now, of course, give the race lead to the 23 car of Alex Zazinski. So lights still flashing on the IRacing.com official pace truck. So we sit with a 2 to green signal. That's how I cannot wait for tomorrow night. Championship night here on Ultimate Dirt TV. But also, it is a triple header to myself and the coverage on Ultimate Dirt TV. Seven and 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll have small block modifieds and big block modifieds. And then after the big block modified race, once we end that stream, straight back live once again with the final night in conjunction with Turn 3 Racing Network, KR Stolfus, to wrap up championship night of the 2023 Dirty Old Bastards TimsSims, powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals, presented by Natural Carbon Company. So tomorrow night, I go to Port Royal Speedway. It's okay. You know what? We'll live and learn as we live and learn for what is green flag. Heat race number 3. We're 3 in the books. 5 laps left to run. It is Alex Zazinski. William Hobart runs in the runner-up position. Joshua Piquel, the 17, in third. Now Joseph Grandy moves into position number 4. Jeffrey Newman, who did not take a qualifying time, so had to come from position number 10 right now in heat number 3, is now into a transfer spot. And Jeffrey Newman, meanwhile, here comes Piquel. Piquel with the move there in 3 and 4 on Hobart. Hobart swept back down to the inside, down into turn number 1. Now it's his turn to throw the slider on the 33 of Piquel. Piquel looks to get back underneath him down the back straightaway. Not going to have enough pace, so he'll tuck in line behind the number 13 car of Hobart. Now the 21 car of Jeffrey Newbert also tucks in line, so you make it a 3-car freight train on the top side of the racetrack. It's a 1.8 second lead right now for Alex Zazinski. Huge slider into turn number 3 and off turn number 4. Piquel, Hobart at the line. Hobart's got it. White flag is out for Alex Zazinski. Hobart slides up in front of Piquel. Here comes Newbert down to the inside. Newbert looking for 2 for the price of 1. 3 wide down into turn number 3 and 4. Zazinski is going to win. 3 wide off turn number 4 at the line. Oh my! What a finish that was in heat race number 3. Holy cow, what a finish. Alex Zazinski gets the win. It's half a tenth between second, third and fourth. Jeffrey Newman gets it over William Hobart in third, Joshua Piquel fourth. And those 4 drivers lock into the prelim main event. Fifth, we'll go to Joseph Grandy, Austin Stevens, Greg Parmalee, Kyle Stoltz, Darren Detweiler and Chad Griggs for the top 10 drivers in heat race number 3. Heat number 4, your 4th and final heat race of the night, lines up like this. Cody Terry in car number 2 will start on pole. To the outside of the front row, the 77 of Clayton Kincart from 2. From position number 3 will be the 87 car of Joshua Cotton. From 4 will be the 94 of Gary Offit. Then we go back third row inside the 57 machine from position number 5. That is Craig Dunn to his outside. From position number 6, in car number 6, Scott Thomason. Then we go back to the 4th row inside from position number 7, the 28 of Tim Nichols. And he's outside from position number 8 in car number 10N. That is Jack Young. Then we go back to your 5th and final row, driving car number 73. Nicholas McGeethy will start from position number 9. Heat race number 4, making their way down the front straight away. Boy, half a tenth of a second for the finish of heat race number 3 for second, third and fourth. It is going to be very, very hard to top that one, ladies and gentlemen. The finish in heat 3 was amazing. Cody Terry, Clayton Kincart on the front row. Row 2, Joshua Cotton, Gary Offit. Row 3, Craig Dunn, Scott Thomason. Row 4, Tim Nichols and Jack Young. And row 5 by himself, Nicholas McGeethy. Shotgun to the back of the field. Here we go, turn number 4. Green flag is out. Final heat race of the night, prelim night number 2. Of the 2023 Dirty Old Bastard TimsSims 360 Knoxville Nationals. Kincart goes to the inside and Cotton down the back straight away. Keep an eye on Thomason and Craig Dunn as they battle it out for 4th and 5th position. Give the spot to Scott Thomason. Protects the middle line down into turn number 1. Thomason coming after Cotton right now in the 87, although Craig Dunn looks very, very quick in the opening couple of laps of heat race number 4. Cotton has got 3rd right now, so he's got a position of insurance. Terry continues to lead the way. Thomason thinking about where he wants to go, how to get by the 87, come up with a game plan, but he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to think too hard about this one because if he has an opportunity left for the 57 car of Craig Dunn, Dunn is going to take it. Speaking of taking opportunities right now, here comes the 6 car of Scott Thomason. Looking to slide up. No, he stays mid-track right now, off low side, off the exit of turn number 4, side by side. Give the spot to Cotton. Oh boy, parks it on the nose of the 87 car of Cotton, and Cotton hard into the wall. That'll bring Dunn to position number 4. Thomason into position number 3. Dunn into the left rear of Kincart in the 77. And we stay green. Oh boy, it is all happening. 5 down, 3 to run. Thomason now all over the back of Terry down the back straight away. Cody Terry in car number 2. Holding on to the race lead, has led since the drop of the green flag, but has got 1 mile to go. 2 laps around the Knoxville Raceway. For some reason, I got the feeling Cody Terry is about to see a fast finishing 6 of Scott Thomason go by here on the final lap. He looks to get to the outside. Terry comes up just a little bit now, goes down to the low side, down into 1 and 2. White flag is out. Oh, Terry, little shot in the shores from Thomason there in turn number 1 and 2. Terry going to protect down to the low side, down into turn number 3. Craig Dunn right there. He's into the guardrail on the outside. Off for turn number 4. Cody Terry's going to win the 4th and final heat of the night. 2nd to go to Scott Thomason. 3rd to be Craig Dunn. Gary Offit home in 4th. 5th is going to be Jack Young, Tim Nichols, Nicholas McGeethy, Clayton Kincart, and Joshua Cotton. We take a look at Heat 4 results. So Terry, Thomason, Dunn, Offit, those top 4 going to the main event. Young, Nichols, McGeethy, Kincart, and Cotton. We will see those drivers in the C and B main. Speaking of C mains, well, it's time right now to take a look at your 12, make that 13 cars for C main competition. Greg Parmalee lines up on the pole position. Nicholas McGeethy will start from position number 2. From position number 3 with the 81 car of Ryan Field, the 87 of Andy Patton from 4. From 5 with the 5 of Kyle Stoltz, from 6 the 77 of Clayton Kincart. From 7 the 71 of Julian Valadez, from 8 the 7 car of Christopher Morit. From 9 the 3 of Darren Detweiler, from 10 the 87 of Joshua Cotton. From 11 the 2 of Matthew Crow-Key, from 12 the 39 of Tyler Johnson. And from 13, the 27 of Chad Griggs at the back of the bus. So 4 heat races are done in what is now left 3 races left for prelim night number 2. So C main consists of 12 laps, top 4 to the back of the B. The B main will be 14 laps, and the top 8 will go to the back of the A. Last night we've seen Alex Bergeron run the C and B main and then go from 18th to 2nd. Bierlein got the win in the B main last night and then also ran from 17th, I want to say, to a top, I think it was 6th or 7th position. But it was his qualifying points that made him stand out. In fact, where did Bierlein run last night? I'll tell you where Bierlein ran last night, actually. Beerline ran 6th. There you go, I was right. All right, here we go. C-Main time, 12 laps on the board. We are green. Top 4 will go to the back of the B. Everybody else, well, we'll see you tomorrow night for Championship 9. McGeethy leads down the back straight away from Palmerley Patton. Now we look at the battle between Field and Kincard. Keep an eye on Detweiler having to come from that 5th row. He put in a solid qualifying effort. Detweiler goes down to the inside of the 71 of Valadez, who gets a little hit from behind by the 7 car of Moran. Meanwhile, the 87 of Cotton now tries it deep down into turn number 3. Detweiler up to position number 6, trying to get to the top side. If he stays low, he might be able to pick up a position. He does so. Palmerley in the 4 car. Oh no, Kincard in the 77. Detweiler caught a piece of that one as well in the 3 machine. He's back there in position number 8 right now. And there is the yellow flag. Griggs is out of the event. Ryan Field back to the pits in 12th position. The 11th place car, Greg Palmerley in the pits. Kyle Stolt just starting to roll down to pit road. So leaving us with what is 9 cars on the racetrack. So as we start to pace around the IRacing.com official pace truck here at the Knoxville Raceway. Boy, I tell you what, C-Main competition, it is a brutal game right now. Reminder, if you are not inside the top 4, boy, you want to hope you had a hell of a qualifying run. 39 car of Tyler Johnson making his way to the pits, so leaving 8 cars on the racetrack at the moment. So the 73 of McGeethy leading the way. Over Andy Patton in 2nd, Julian Valadez in 3rd, Clayton Kincard 4th. Darren Detweiler will move back up to position number 5. So out of those top 5 drivers, in fact out of what was this 13 car field, only 4 are going to be able to transfer. So once again, wait for the lights to turn off on the IRacing.com safety car. In fact, they are off right now. Single file restart. Nicholas McGeethy, 1/3 of the race distance about to be complete once we go back green. 4 down, 8 to run. So looking at what is a heat race distance away from C-Main competition, wrapping up here at the Knoxville Raceway. McGeethy will put another lap in the books here in the C-Main now, but this 3 wide for that 5th position. Cotton goes to work with Detweiler and Crokey. Detweiler, big time move down into turn number 3. He's looking to get into the B main at least. If he can get into the B main, well, he might just be able to salvage some points as Crokey goes to the inside, but Detweiler to the outside. Cotton in the 87, the first car on the outside looking in that 87. Kincard in the 77. 5 laps left to run in your C-Main, and Kincard is right on the bubble. Cotton, here comes Detweiler to the outside with a huge run down the back straightaway. Detweiler gets into the wall. Kincard still holds on to that 4 spot. Patton in 3rd, Valadez in 2nd, and McGeethy a race leader. Cotton, Crokey, Detweiler and Johnson, the 4 cars that are 5th, 6th, and 7th right now. Challenge is on for the race lead. McGeethy runs the low side. Valadez to the outside. And boy, he looks a whole lot different than what he did in qualifying, where he was all over the shop. I gotta say, though, I have no idea who that Julian Valadez is, but I mean, I don't want to call someone out, but I mean, to me, that just looks like a whole totally different ball game compared to what we've seen. Trying to sandbag. Trying to not run under your own name. Just my 2 cents. Could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. So this field should be ready to go here in a moment. Looks like we're going to keep the lights on the safety car just to go around one more time. Race control will have a look as to what the reason for the caution flag was brought out. So Valadez leads from McGeethy, Patton and Cotton. So again, we're not far away from C-Main competition wrapping up here at the Knoxville Raceway, night number 2. Safety car pulls infield. Back underway. C-Main competition. Night number 2 and McGeethy. Boy, I tell you, he looked really good there on the bottom of 1 and 2. Unfortunately, yellow comes out. Clayton Kincart involved in that one. In the 77. Let's take a look at the instant replay. What happened? Oh, just got ran over the back of by the 39 car of Tyler Johnson. The 5 car of Kyle Stoltz. You can see the busted rear end as to why that car does not want to turn. So that will once again bring us under yellow flag conditions, and still we go to what is not quite overtime just yet, but still, nonetheless, it is a 2-lap sprint to the end. So 2 laps left to run. C-Main. Don't forget, we've still got your B-Main to come. Then we will have, after the B-Main, we'll have about a 1-minute warm-up session. In fact, it's just going to be a warm-up session. The track will be closed at that point. So during that time, we'll play a quick 30-second commercial, and then we'll get right into the starting grid of your 20-lap prelim main event for night number 2 of the 2023 Dirty Old Bastards TimsSims powered by IRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals. The second night of 10 straight nights of racing here at Ultimate Dirt TV, presented by Natural Carbon Company. Here we go. Lights are out. Safety car comes in. They get to the start zone, and it is Valadez will lead us off turn number 4. Keep an eye on Cotton. He's on the bubble. Detweiler, Croquis. Here comes Detweiler to the outside. Oh, no! Detweiler, Croquis goes to the inside. We could just be going yellow once again. There it is. And now it is overtime. One more time looming. How much damage is on that number 3 D machine? The design metal art entry of Darren Detweiler. Things again start to get desperate for some of these drivers in the C main. For the drivers that didn't qualify well, for the drivers that are not having a good night throughout the heat races, or throughout their heat race, I should say, and then having to run the C main. And the big thing right now, it is all just simply points, points, points. That's all you need to do. And it started with qualifying, 200 points for the fastest qualifier, 100 points for the heat race winners, and then the main event will also be 200 points to the winner. So again, if you timed well and don't find yourself in the A, well, you've at least salvaged some points due to your qualifying run. For the drivers that timed okay and done okay in their heat race, they do okay in the main event. They're going to be right around the mid-pack. They'll be right around the bubble spot from directly making it into the show compared to having to run the B main. Or for the drivers that didn't qualify well, that done well in the heat races, that may do well in the feature race, again, due to the qualifying effort, that's where you lose a lot of points. So there is a whole number of things that have to go your way when it comes to picking up these big races. And like I said, it all starts with qualifying. You put in a good qualifying effort. Take a look at Ernie Williams Jr., quickest qualifier tonight. He ran second in the heat race, so he picked up nearly maximum points in qualifying. We picked up maximum points in qualifying, nearly picked up maximum points in the heat race. And now he's got a good starting spot in the main event tonight. I think he's going to roll off from position number 5, so we'll have to wait and see how he does in the main event. But we go overtime here at Knoxville. C-Main, 13 down. And again, 2 laps left to run. Matthew Croquis in that number 2 machine. He is on the transfer position, the bubble spot. He now turns it back down to the inside of the 87 of Andy Patton. Patton now goes to position number 4. Darren Detweiler just there to the right of the screen. The blue, white and green machine. Meanwhile, challenge off turn number 4. We get to the white flag. 1 lap left to run. McGeethy on the inside. Valadez on the outside. Valadez has got the run down the back straight away into turn number 3. About to come off turn number 4. Your C-Main winner, Julian Valadez, gets the win. Second we go to McGeethy. Third will be Croquis, and Andy Patton will come home in position number 4. As 4 of these drivers will now quickly get out of the race cars, quickly get some fuel loaded up in, and get ready for the B main. Valadez, McGeethy, Croquis, and Patton will be those 4 drivers that tag on to the back of what is now a 14-car field in your B main, where we'll take the top 8 for the likes of Detweiler, Kincutt, Cotton, Johnson, Moritz, Stoltz. Unfortunately, we say goodnight to those guys, along with Palmerley, Phil, and Griggs. We'll see those guys back tomorrow night for championship night. Here we go, B main competition, getting ready to make their way onto the racing surface here at the Knoxville Raceway. Bruce Jones will start on pole in car number 17. John Cutts in the 13 will start from position number 2. From position number 3, driving the 518 car, that is Joseph Grandy. From 4, it's the 10N of Jack Young. Going out of position number 5 with the 3Z of Justin Zapp to the outside from 6 of 31 of Tyson Landis. Starting from position number 7 in the 42, that is Austin Stevens on his outside, driving car number 28 from position number 8. It's the man, the myth, the legend it's Tim Nichols. We go back to the 9 starter. It's the 24 of Preston Cottrell to the outside from 10. It's the 24 of Josh Whiteman. We go back to your C-Main winner of the 71 of Julian Valadez out of 11. Then we go back to the outside from position number 12 in car number 73, Nicholas McGeethy. And your 6, make that 7th and final row from position number 13, Matthew Croquis in car number 2. And to the outside from position number 14 in car number 87, Andy Patton. Lights are out, 1 to green. This field is ready to do battle. 14 laps, 14 cars. Top 8 to go through. Again, if you're not inside the 8, well, we say goodnight to you for night number 2. You'll have to watch the prelim A main. Either in server or live on Ultimate Dirt TV, live across the social media platforms. Here we go. B main, 14 laps on the board. Top 8, and it's the 17 of Bruce Jones. The leaders down to the drop of the green flag. Joseph Grady immediately throws a slider there on the 13 of John Cuts' Cuts. He's now got Justin Zapp to the inside. Zapp and Grady, they go wheel to wheel down into 3 and 4. First time around the Knoxville Raceway, 3 wide. Look out, Austin Stevens, Whiteman, and McGeehee. McGeehee has got that car right now hooked up on the bottom side. Oh no, Patton gets into the back of the 42 of Stevens. Cottrell gets into the back of him. And we go yellow. Oh, we've seen that one happen live. Look at this, 3 wide. They fanned themselves out, 2 wide. Just got a little loose. Patton got into the back of him. Not once, but twice did he get him. And the 42 of Stevens bringing that car pit side. So I dare say that that night might just be done and dusted. So night number 2, prelim night. Don't forget championship night tomorrow night here on Ultimate Dirt TV and on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Myself, Brett Wheeler, alongside KR Stolfus for tomorrow night's championship night as we crown a 360 Knoxville Nationals winner. Huge thanks to, of course, TimsSims, along with Natural Carbon Company and Dirty Old Bastards for their support with what is going to be and what is about to be a 3-night show. 2 prelims and then championship night on Thursday night, tomorrow night. But there is still a lot of work to be done to be crowned a 360 Knoxville Nationals champion. Lights are out on the safety car. 2 down, 12 to go. And so far, Jones has got it. Coming back to green off turn number 4. Bruce Jones in the 17. We go back underway. Look at Jack Young, just rolls down to the inside of the racetrack. The 73 of Nicholas McGeehee looking to move inside the top 5, and he does so. So McGeehee's got the 73. Working a treat downstairs. Whiteman follows him down through 3 and 4. And Whiteman, as he goes 3 wide, Landers through the middle. Justin Zapp on the outside. Almost to hit to 4 wide into turn 1. Zapp has to check up. Croquet now comes back. Comes back at Justin Zapp. Oh boy, just as that battle for the transfer spot heats up. A yellow flag once again, so a couple of laps into the books yet again. And the yellow flag will fly once more here at the Knoxville Raceway. Boy, Bruce Jones looks very good, but how about McGeehee and Josh Whiteman? Boy, they made the bottom stick. Down in 3 and 4. So once again, the field paces past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum, past the Brian Clausen Sweet Tower. What is the second of 10 straight nights of racing with Dirty Old Bastards. It's a huge commitment to the team, the admin, the staff, not only that, but the racers, but also the sponsors involved in this week and a half, almost 2 weeks of just non-stop racing. So the lights will go out on the safety car. Back to green off turn 4. Bruce Jones, your race leader from Joseph Grandy. Jack Young in 3rd. John Cutts in 4th. Nicholas McGeethy will sit in 5th. Justin Zapp in 6th. Tyson Lander 7th. And Josh Whiteman in that 8th and final transfer position. Matthew Croakey in 9th. Julian Valadez 10th. Tim Nichols in 11th. And that should be all the cars on the racetrack. Here we go. Austin Stevens, in fact, a couple of laps down back. They're in what is the 12th position. Make that 13th. He should go to 12th in a couple of laps' time. Watch him right now. Joseph Grandy work the top side with Jack Young. You've seen McGeethy work to the low side through 3 and 4. 3 out of the top 4 drivers all run the cushion through turn number 1 and 2. McGeethy still making it work on the low side. That left front just catches that inside berm and looks very good. Here comes McGeethy. He was by Jack Young at the start-finish line and now momentarily gets into the race lead. He's got 2 for the price of 1. Oh my, that bottom side is working right now for the 73 of McGeethy. Now again looking to leave a lane on the outside for the 518 car of Joseph Grandy. Meanwhile, Jones slides up in front of Grandy. Grandy turns it underneath him. Now here comes Jack Young around the outside. Move Jack Young to position number 3. Whiteman in 4th. Cuts back to 5th. Valadez in 7th. Landers in that 8th and final transfer spot. Zapp along with Croakey on the outside looking in. Valadez just gets to the inside of the 13 car of John Cutts. Slides it up. The 42 of Austin Stevens bringing that car pit side right now. Meanwhile, Joseph Grandy around the outside of Nicholas McGeethy. And Joseph Grandy's now got the race lead. But for how long? Because here comes McGeethy back to the inside. Couldn't make the pass stick. Jack Young trying to fend off the challenge right now from Bruce Jones in the 17. 3 laps left to run. Off turn number 4 at the start-finish line. 11 completed over 14-lap distance. Joseph Grandy still in the number 1 position. Here comes Valadez closing in on the 24 car of Josh Whiteman. Jones goes through the middle. Whiteman still in that 24 machine. Goes low down into turn number 1, but again leaves that door open right now for the 71 car of Julian Valadez. One lap left to run here at the Knoxville Raceway. Your B main. And Joseph Grandy has found his way down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Off for turn number 4. Your B main winner is going to be Joseph Grandy. Second will go to Nicholas McGeethy. 3rd at the line is going to be Jack Young. 4th will be Bruce Jones. Julian Valadez rounds out the top 5. We take a look at your results coming up on screen. So Grandy, McGeethy, Young, Jones and Valadez your top 5. Whiteman in 6th. Cutts in 7th, and Tyson Landers will get the final transfer spot ahead of Matthew Croakey. Justin Zapp in 9th and 10th. And then over the page, more drivers that missed out. Tim Nichols, Austin Stevens, Preston Cottrell, and Andy Patton for the 14 drivers. B-main time is done. It is now time for our starting lineup. But before we do, we'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Come back in just a few moments' time. You're watching the 2023 Dirty Old Bastards TimsSims powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals, presented by Natural Carbon Company. Night number 2 here at Knoxville. All right, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV, and well, I've just gotten confirmation right now that there is a change in the lineup. And I think it was due to the contact that happened earlier on in one of the heat races with Cody Terry, Scott Thomason, and Craig Dunn. So that is going to change the lineup. But as it stands, we're going to go through on how it will all work. We'll just go through with how they're lined up and then explain the changes. Starting on the pole position with the 90 car of Trevor Royer. To the outside of the front row, the 39 of Joshua Berkey from 2. From 3 will be the 23 of Alex Szynski. From 4 will be the 2 car. And in fact, that is now going to be Scott Thomason to move up to position number 4. I'll explain in a moment as I continue on. From position number 5 is going to be Ernie Williams Jr. Vinny Sansone will start position number 6. From 7 will be the 21 of Jeffrey Newbert. From 8 is now going to be the 57 car of Craig Dunn. From 9 will be the 18 of Zach Hoddle. From 10 will be the 20 of Jonathan Lowe. From 11 will be the 13 of William Hobart. From 12 is going to be Cody Terry. So we penalised 2 positions. Then you go back to position number 13 with the 54 of Matt Westfall. From 14, the 11 of Chad Coate. From 15, the 33, Joshua Piquel. From 16, Gary Offit in the 94. And then your B-main winner and transferees. From 17, the 518 of Joseph Grandy. From 18, Nicholas McGeethy. From 19, the 10 of Jack Young. From 20, the 17 of Bruce Jones. From 21, the 71 of Julian Valadez. From 22nd with the 24 of Josh Whiteman. And the 12th and final row, inside and outside, John Cutts in the 13 from 23. And the 24 starter with the 31 car of Tyson Landis. So our field is set here at the Knoxville Raceway. So Scott Thomason moves to position number 4. Craig Dunn moves to position number 8. And Cody Terry goes back to position number 12. So lights go out on the IRacing.com safety car. And we are about to go green off turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, night number 2 of the 2023 Knoxville Nationals presented by TimsSims and Natural Carbon Company. Green flag is out. Trevor Royer will lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Royer. Szynski now moves into the runner-up position. Berkey, Newbert, they go side by side off turn number 4. Give the third spot to Jeffrey Newbert. 1 down, 19 to go. Newbert along with Szynski just rolls the bottom side. Keep an eye on Ernie Williams Jr. Again, second in his heat race. Almost picked up maximum points, but picked up maximum points in qualifying. Williams in 5th position right now. Here comes Sansone down to the inside. Move Williams back to position number 6. Down to the midway point of the back straightaway. Williams and Sansone still go wheel to wheel. Meanwhile, Newbert all over the back of the 23 car of Alex Szynski. And Szynski goes upstairs into turn number 1 and 2. Rolls the cushion. Yellow is out. Yellow is out for the first time in the main event. So the first yellow of your A main for night number 2 of the 2023 Dirty Old Bastards TimsSims. Powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals, presented by Natural Carbon Company, prelim night number 2 here in Knoxville. And we see the first yellow coming out. So again, we line up behind the IRacing.com pace truck. Royer is your race leader from Szynski. So as we bring a slow pace down the back straight away. It's once again time to go racing. We had one yellow in last night's feature event, and that came at the half race distance. We've had it right now at lap number 3. Make it lap number 4. 4 down, 16 to go. Back underway, and look at this. Szynski knew it, went straight to the bottom, down into 1 and 2. Szynski pulled up alongside Trevor Royer. Challenges on for the race lead. Thought he was going to go for the full send slider, but Szynski and Royer. Royer continuing to lead the way. Szynski just gets caught in the slick there, down in the middle of turn number 1 and 2. Royer's good on the top shelf. Now, meanwhile, Berkey back around the outside of the 80 car of Vinny Sansone. Szynski Till's trying to make it work on the low side through turn number 3 and turn 4. I think the top 1 and 2, bottom 3 and 4 looks like it is the place to be at the moment. But to get a run on the top side in 1 and 2 is going to be totally different to what 3 and 4 is. And that's where Szynski is trying to run. Meanwhile, Newbert, Berkey along with Sansone. 3 cars battling it out for positions number 3, 4 and 5 of them. All these 3 guys battle it out. You can just see the blue and yellow number 91 machine starting to come into picture more and more. Inch by inch, lap by lap, he starts to close in. On 3rd, 4th and 5th position, that is Ernie Williams Jr. back there in the 6th spot. Berkey again still trying to rip the fence around the Knoxville Raceway. It's 3/10 of a second lead right now for Trevor Royer over Alex Szynski. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Newman, boy, I tell you what, he's got some company on the outside. Berkey goes to the outside. Newman, boy, Newman's good on the bottom on the exit at turn number 2. Just catches the infield berm. Oh boy, problems for Newman in the 21. Sansone has to check up big time, and that puts Ernie Williams Jr. up to position number 5. Newman slides up across the nose of the 91 car. Ernie Williams, as Williams now goes around the outside of Sansone. Slider down into turn number 3 and 4. Newman tries to cut back through the middle of the racetrack. Newman, Sansone make a bit of contact. They keep it going. Oh, right rear, eat your heart out and have a nice right rear. Jeffrey Newman straight up fenced Ernie Williams Jr. And there was no way that was ever going to work. No idea in what universe that was going to be cleared. And the 21 should be going to the back. Dirty sets, dirty move. That was not clean. So it looks like he's already pulling up on the infield. And that's going to give an opportunity right now for Berkey to tag up behind the 23 car of Alex Szynski. Gee, I've got to say, Newbert looked pretty good there on that long run. So the second yellow coming at lap number 12, so we'll have 8 laps left to run in your main event, prelim night number 2. Don't forget championship night tomorrow night. So let's see if the lights will go out on the pace truck this time. Again, last night's feature winner Brett Strickler picked up the win from the pole position. We'll see if Trevor Royer can do it here tonight. Strickler led all 20 laps last night. Royer about, if he can hold on for these final 8 laps, he will also lead all 20 laps of prelim night number 2. Safety car comes in. Royer rolls the bottom off turn number 4. Gets to the start zone. He can fire whenever he likes. It's all up to him. Green flag is out. 8 laps left to go. Heat race distance for Trevor Royer. 4 miles. Sansone immediately went to the bottom side there on Joshua Berkey. And Berkey's now going to slip back to position number 4. Here comes McGeethy undone. Challenges up for the race lead. Down to the low side goes Szynski. I think Szynski may have led that one. Boy, that was too close to call. Slider from Szynski. Royer back to the inside. Your race off turn 2 is for the lead. Royer's got it down the back straightaway. Yellow is out. And this is going to let us know who led the last lap, whether it be Trevor Royer or Alex Szynski. Keep an eye on who had it, who goes in front. And it looks like Royer had it. And you can only think that it must have been at the thousandth of a second. Boy, that was getting good. Royer, his eyes may have lit up just then as Szynski. Boy, that was just getting good. Vinny Sansone now moves into the final spot on the podium. Josh Berkey now goes back to position number 4. Craig Dunn will move to position number 5. McGeethy, Hobart, Thomason, Grandy, and Chad Coate look to be your top 10 or 11 drivers. Chad Coate, the top 10. So still pacing 2 to green behind the IRacing.com official pace truck. Gee, I tell you what, Royer, we know he loves to put the car on the top of the racetrack, but now he's got a choice to make because Szynski was able to make the bottom work, especially on the restarts. Can he hold on? Can he hold on to a victory? Let's go racing one more time. 6 laps is all that separates one of these drivers in picking up a prelim main event victory here at the Knoxville Raceway. Back to green. Royer says, let's go racing. He pulls nearly 3/10 of a second on Szynski. Sansone all over the back of Szynski down into turn number 1. This is where Szynski makes up the time in 3 and 4. He rolls the bottom. Dunn trying to go through the middle, trying to go 3 wide off turn number 4 if you don't mind. Berkey, Dunn, McGeethy battle out for 4, 5 and 6 positions. 3 wide through the middle of turn number 1 and 2. McGeethy's got position number 5. Berkey's got 4th at the down the back straightaway. 3 making 4 laps left to run. Berkey, McGeethy, Dunn, still battle, a 3-car battle down into turn number 1 and 2. Hobart also work on the inside as Grandy works to the top shelf down the back straightaway. A mile and a half to go for Trevor Royer. And he has got about 3.5 tenths of a second lead over his teammate of Alex Szynski. Still watching Craig Dunn. Just in front of him is Joshua Burke in the 39 car. 2 to go at the start-finish line. Popsicle sticks around, and Alex Szynski has closed in just a little bit right now as they work through the first and second turn past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Penultimate time coming to the white flag. Szynski looks to close in on your race leader, Trevor Royer, off turn number 4. He gets the white flag. We will race it out to the start-finish line. 2 tenths separate first and second. They both nail the cushion through 1 and 2. I think Royer's done enough. Into turn number 3 and 4. Final time. Royer stays upstairs. Down low goes Alex Szynski off turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Sansone will grab the win. Royer will grab the win, sorry. Fireworks go off. We take a look at the full field rundown. Trevor Royer gets the win ahead of Alex Szynski, home in second. Third will go to Vinny Sansone. Fourth at the line is Joshua Berkey. Craig Dunn rounds out the top 5. Nicholas McGeethy home in 6th. William Hobart 7th. Joseph Grandy 8th. Jeffrey Newbert in 9th. Chad Coate makes up the top 10. We go over the page. Bruce Jones in 11th. Jack Young 12th. Zach Hoddle in 13th. Scott Thomas in 14th. 15th is Julian Valadez. 16th is Josh Whiteman. Gary Offit in 17th. John Cutts 18th. Joshua Piquel 19th. Ernie Williams Jr. in 20th. Then we go back to Cody Terry, 21st. 22nd was Jonathan Lowe. Tyson Landis, 23rd. And Matthew Westfall home in position number 24. We wait for your drivers to get in or out of the virtual cockpits of their race car. And we will chat to your top 3 here in just a few moments' time. And in fact, we are ready to go trackside and chat to your winner here tonight, driving the Black Diamond Motorsports Caravan IT machine of Trevor Royer. Trev, congratulations on the victory here tonight. And well, that's part 1 of getting a 360 Knoxville Nationals done. Your prelim night is done. You come away with the victory. You must be happy with the whole night from start to finish.
Yeah, oh, for sure, Brett. I think I qualified 9th, which I felt like I left a little bit on the track there, but went 4th to 1st in my heat, and that put me on the pole of the feature, and just focused on not making a mistake and making it as hard as possible to get around me, and it worked out.
Mate, last night we've seen Brett Strickler lead all 20 laps from the pole position. You've done exactly that tonight. Tonight, those last probably 8 to 10 laps, man, I tell you what, Alec, he didn't go away. He was right there keeping you honest throughout that last half of the race.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he was running in 3 and 4, but he pulled alongside and slid me, and then the yellow came out and had me thinking if I should keep running the top or not. I think I just moved my wing back a click or 2 and just try to drive it into 3 even harder than I'd been, and he wasn't able to get back to me again. So awesome race to him. I mean, teammate, I know he's going to race me clean, and to finish 1-2 is pretty awesome.
Well, Trav, congratulations on the win. You've locked up night number 2, prelim night. Now, of course, the attention switches focuses to tomorrow night, where it is championship night. What do you take from tonight and apply it for tomorrow night?
I'm sure the track will be different than it was tonight or the night before. So we'll just have to keep an eye on the track throughout the night, and yeah, hopefully the points I got tonight puts me in the top 2-3 rows. That'll be nice. I feel like that's where it's going to be won. So as long as I can be in those top couple rows, I feel like I got as good a shot as anybody to win this thing.
Trev, congratulations on the victory here tonight. Before we let you go, of course, a lot of sponsors on this race car, a lot of people behind the scenes, an opportunity to thank everybody involved.
Yeah, I want to thank my team, Black Diamond Motorsports. Between yesterday and today, we definitely made a statement, and I think every single one of us made it in for tomorrow night. One 19 Designs, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, title sponsor and sponsor on my car. Ultimate Dirt TV for putting on the broadcast. Brett, always awesome job, and Chris for putting this whole deal on. I haven't been able to run it the past couple of years because of work constraints, but being able to run it and being able to just run this whole week with the I-55 Ironman, and next week with the 410 Nationals it's a pretty cool event that Chris puts on, and puts a lot of pressure on guys. I got a little nervous in qualifying there, and I like that feeling. It adds a little bit of extra value to what we're racing for here. So appreciate Chris and everything he does with DOB, and everybody watching. Hope we'll put on a good show, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Trev, well done on the win. We'll certainly see you back tomorrow night for championship night.
Yep, thank you, Brett.
Trevor Arroyo, ladies and gentlemen, your winner here tonight from the Knoxville Raceway, night number 2. We'll chat to the man that comes home in the second spot. It is his teammate driving the Black Diamond Motorsports, car number 23 of Alex Szynski. Alec, second place run here tonight, and boy, I tell you what, you had your chances to get by him, but just a sneaky little yellow that didn't play in your favour here tonight. But hey, second spot, night number 2, put you in good shape for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think I should be, I'd assume top 3 rows starting tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, those cautions really didn't help. Knowing that I could run the top and match his speed in 1 and 2, or if not, gain on him a little bit there. And I was definitely I think I was a lot faster in 3 and 4. It's hard when you get those 4-lap green flag runs at a track like Knoxville, because that's this is one of those tracks that you kind of have to set someone up to pass them, or you really have to charge here and be on the attack. Otherwise, if not, you're going backwards. And it sucks that I couldn't get by him, but it's a teammate of mine, so I can't be too upset about it. We both had good points nights, and it sucks for Ernie.
But tonight, throughout the course of that 20-lap feature, I mean, you went top, you went bottom. There was a couple of sliders there thrown in there as well. I mean, you had this 23 car hooked up no matter where you went. It just looks very, very fast.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, to see myself running the bottom, trying to be patient, and I think getting my ass kicked by Mason so much, you kind of see where he's running, and you try to mimic him, and see if you can do what he's doing faster. And I really watched how him and like Bergeron and them guys run the bottom and how they attack it here. And I was trying to do it there, and I felt like I was doing a good enough job in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 I couldn't stick it, but yeah, this car is really fast. Mason and Ryan worked on a setup here, and it seems to be pretty quick. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I feel like I got a good shot to win the thing, if not put it on the podium. So, I'm pretty happy with how tonight went.
Well, Alec, congratulations on the run here tonight. Good luck for tomorrow night. But, of course, before we let you get out of here, we'll let you thank everybody involved on this 23 machine that made this possible for you tonight.
Yeah, I got to thank all the boys at Black Diamond. You, of course, Brett, Ultimate Dirt TV, and all the broadcasts you put on. I always try to tune in when I possibly can. And then Ross Corinta at Velocity Race Design, Tim Nichols at Tim Dirt Track Simulators. I know he's a big partner of I believe this event that's going on tonight, and he's at a lot of big races that you can go spend some laps on the sim or buy some of his merchandise. And then Zach Rounds, Wraps and Tint, Nate Davis at Totally Tinted, and everyone that puts on the DOB 360 Nationals. It's a fun deal that I look forward to doing every year, and I just one day I just hope I can be the guy that's coming out top on the winner stand.
Well, Alec, you've got a chance to do that tomorrow night, so congratulations on second place. Good luck tomorrow night, championship night. We'll certainly see you back tomorrow night on the racetrack.
Yep, thank you guys.
There we go, Alex Szynski, ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up here tonight, and that is all that we have. No Vinny Sansone, who comes home in the third spot, but that will wrap up what has been the 2 prelim nights so far, done and dusted in our field. Our championship night is set. The points will be updated, of course, on the Dirty Old Bastards Facebook page, so stay tuned for that one in the coming hours. But, of course, tomorrow night, myself, Brett Wheeler, Ultimate Dirt TV, and KR Stolfus Turn 3 Racing Network will have coverage of Championship Night tomorrow night, starting from, Chris, I think, what's about 9 o'clock?
If my math is right, I think we're going to have a D main is the lowest we're going, so should be starting about 9 o'clock with hot laps for D and C main action.
Well, There we go, guys. You'll have all the action live on Ultimate Dirt TV and on the Turn 3 Racing Network tomorrow night. But for night number 2, here at the Knoxville Raceway, the 2023 Dirty Old Bastards TimsSims, powered by iRacing 360 Knoxville Nationals, presented by Natural Carbon Company. Night 2 is in the books. We'll see you tomorrow night. And until next time, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, I'm Brett Wheeler, signing off, saying good night. Congratulations to Trevor Royer.